Unbelievable! I feel great!
Good evening, Hyperbolic gang. So what I want to talk today about is really important for all of you. So stick with me for a little bit. And it is about taking back some power into your own hands and basically becoming your own bank. And I just want to share some very recent news. While around there's still this, coronavirus, whatever, like virus spread, and like people are being distracted with all of that fear news, and just don't let the distractions distract you. I want to get straight to the point and share my screen with you, because this is big, and you all should definitely just be aware of what's happening at other parts of the world. So meanwhile, the banks and Fed and everybody is receiving checks from the governments, and the governments act like they want to help you, and the banks act like they want to help you. Just listen to yourself honestly and ask yourself, do they really want to help me, or do they just want to save their own ass out of this crisis? Due to the fact that I had a great conversation with my friend from Poland, Mr. Pavel from Trickbox. Again, a shout out. I just want to show his channel quickly. So check it out if you're into tricking and learning tutorials. He will be soon launching English version of this stuff. Very valuable content for free. I mean, everywhere else you wouldn't be charged for this. I mean, we as a community, we should stick together and help each other to make more money, and not try to take out money out of each other's pockets. That's what I think. And especially because we're a small community of underground warriors, it just makes sense to find other ways to help support each other. And that I want to keep for the second segment of this little video I'm making. And you should definitely stick around and listen to what I want to share with you guys. But let's get back to the news. So currently, crazy stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this game, RuneScape. And if you know Venezuela, Venezuela already is in hyperinflation. The currency is worth nothing. People could just, basically, that's the irony about all of this craziness happening around the world, like toilet paper madness. People never really struggled. So soon maybe your physical cash will be worth toilet paper, so you can wipe your ass with that as well. So that's why in Venezuela, the people, play this game RuneScape to save their lives, and save their value, put their money into something that is more valuable than your local country's currency, and it's a game currency. So definitely, like they farm gold to save themselves, because the country is in turmoil, and they play this game, and this in-game currency now saves people's lives. Think about it. So never trust your local governments, your whatever companies, pharma, banks. They want to keep their power, and as long as you leave your trust with them, you don't have any power. And I mean, it's history repeats itself. It's always happening around the world. If we look at Lebanon, also very recently in Lebanon, people protest. It's also hyper. It's all recent news. I mean, meanwhile, everywhere else, people still probably don't know what the hell is going on, and think the government's gonna save and stuff's gonna become like it was, and they hope things gonna come back the way they were before. It's not going to happen. Behind the curtain, there's so much things happening, and we have to take now the ownership, and we have to take responsibility to basically take back power and become our own bank. We have this opportunity now with great technology. Why should you still use, ancient, people protest hyperinflation. So in Lebanon, I mean, you probably heard about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and blockchain somewhere around the line. but the average Joe next door thinks it's just a thing to make money. No, it is a thing to save your hard-earned, paper Fiat Ponzi Scheme money, and at least save it from devaluing even more. Because history repeats itself. As I said, stuff like what was before can happen again, and it's always good to be able to prepare ourselves and look into the future and not freeze like most of us do currently, like still being fearful, and that works, So we have now the choice to flip the perspective and really take back the control, because it's not gonna get better. And you have to be honest to yourself and just really look at it rational, and try to think about, when the banks even, in Lebanon, usually a Bitcoin the current price is maybe around 9 or 10,000. There they have to pay such an extra, because there's no other way else to save money. You can't just go and buy gold and, stocks and, they also, that's everything is currently propped up, faked out. It's not real, it's the central banks. Every bank is just pressing a button and creates, digital things out of nowhere. So, but now we have a choice to become our own bank. And I really, really want to encourage everybody in our special community of movers, trickers, martial arts tricking athletes, b-boys, in whatever artist and athletic and movement field you are. I know we don't need much, I'm a very minimalistic dude, and I've been able to live the way I'm again getting an advertisement, and I really I can use this opportunity now. You see, I click on this ad, it's gone. I just, cool Kindle, it's a nice thing to read, blah, blah, blah. But that was Brave browser. It bombards me with five ads per hour, basically. I can adjust it. You go into your Brave browser. There's a link into the description. You can use my link, and I get $5, but you can just create your own thing and just go directly to the website and download it your own, if you don't want to give me $5. But you see, at the beginning of the month, so maybe like 20 cents, the month just started, but you can earn extra cash. And that's why, and it's a door into this new technology and new industry and this new asset. We are not in dinosaurs age anymore, like where you had to send money to your friend in Australia and you have to wait 3 days, whatever, and the bank takes the third freaking party, takes away so much for a transaction. Really, we gotta step up our game, and I really encourage everybody to look into it. It's a new asset class, that's the future. I will do more videos about it, but if you go onto CoinGecko.com or blockchain.com or bitcoin.com, just read about it. I'm not saying put all your money into it. I'm just saying be aware that there's these two things. It's Bitcoin, I call it the digital gold, and it will play a major role in the future, as we can see banks even themselves, like even the German bank here, Deutsche Bank, and banks around the world, South Africa. If you really look into other news currently, there's so much happening, and they saving their money, and the big institutions moving their money into a future asset, and you should too. And I'm not saying take all of your money into this Bitcoin, or especially Ethereum. I see a lot of potential in Ethereum, because it is a use case which is very, very, very attractive. But I don't want to go deep into that, because I want to keep it basic. Just make you aware of it. That's all I want to do. There is something. There is something out here that can literally save yours, family, and friends, and everybody around your wealth. It can just protect your wealth and not let it be devaluated, stolen, and controlled by a third party. Become your own bank. You can literally open an account. My favorite I want to show you a platform, and they also have a great app. It's crypto.com for the phone. There's also a link into my description, or you can do it on your own, but download the app on your phone and just get yourself €5, whatever, $5, $10 a week, or, you know, currently the prices might be low or might go up, might go down. There's a lot of stuff happening. I mean, we can see the financial world changing instantly, and we're in wild times, but long term, it's definitely an investment you should look into. But even if you don't have money, that's where I want to end this video, and that's now, stick with me, that's a very important part for all the hustlers, the underground warriors, the movers that don't need a lot but want to help and maybe have some extra pocket money to buy themselves some fresh food, nuts, coffee, whatever, like $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 a month extra in your pocket just for using this great new browser. So be brave, try something new. This browser is way better than all of that dinosaur structures you use, like just abuse your information, like Chrome, or what else we have, Mozilla and all of that crap. They sell your information and you have nothing from actually seeing the ads. But like I said, now it's a chance in all spheres and all categories of life to flip our perspective and see a bad circumstance and extract the opportunity and the good out of it. And that's the good out of it. We have a new technology available for everybody that just wants to learn something new, and we all have more time on our side and hands currently. So make it worth something. I was fortunate enough to hear about cryptocurrency a couple of years ago. Yes, I did a couple of mistakes and lost capital, you know, but I see it as an investment, and that's why I want to share my knowledge and experience so that you guys don't do the same mistakes. You know, sharing is caring. We are the hyperbolic gang in health and wealth. I want to grow this community, and soon I'm going to launch a platform. So stay tuned on my channel, like, share, subscribe if you appreciate the value. But let's jump to the point. Just download the browser. You know, you go on brave.com, I think. Here we go. And you download the browser. And if you want to support me, link in the description. You can check everything out right here. And then you can go into someone. You will collect BAT token, which is this cryptocurrency and blockchain technology on what Brave is built on. And the platform, yes, it's based on Chromium, but way more better features. You know, you can open a private Tor tab, you know, you have your crypto wallet here, you basically earn BAT surfing, and it has value. You know, I can really go out here. If now somebody is registered, I'm just gonna show it onto my channel quickly. Again, up here in the corner, there's this triangle, that's that BAT token. And you can send somebody a tip, even if it's $1. And if everybody in our community sends somebody that is creating good content $1, you know, it adds up, and nobody needs to spend money out of their own pocket. It's just the attention you pay to the ads and to the content created, which helps others to grow their wealth a bit and be appreciated for what they do. So I for sure will upgrade my equipment and all. I'm currently a global nomad, just traveling around. Just came like 2 weeks ago, came out of South Africa up here to the north in Germany, and want to spread the word about this new opportunity and what's currently going on in the world and how we can grow and have something out of it. On my phone, I actually made $5, $6, $7, $8 just in the past 2 weeks of surfing. That's the dollar value. You can cash it out in dollar, but I want to say something now. I don't recommend everybody taking out straight away the revenue and rewards they earn from actually using Brave, because cryptocurrency is some of the cryptocurrencies, not all of them, but especially Bitcoin and the big players, the one that have a use case and that are being used, you know, they will go up in value. So if we look for BAT token, which is the local token from Brave, what value it had when it started and what the value is now. I just want to show you guys a glimpse of it. So if we go like to 90 days, let's say, we go to 90 days. Here we go. Come on. So you see the price fluctuates, but in March, it was always one BAT token was not even 10 cents, and now one BAT token is almost 20 cents. So the value will go up because all the Fiat Ponzi scheme, the crappy currencies that always have an expiry date and history repeats itself, they go down in value. And blockchain and cryptocurrencies, they have a limited supply. You cannot fake numbers. You cannot just alter the code instantly, especially Bitcoin. And that's why it's here to stay. And that's why the big institutions buy a whole bunch of it. But that was just a little breakdown and a little insight to touch onto it. But I really, for all you guys out there, recommend get yourself the Brave browser. And then once you're comfortable with the whole new ecosystem and whole new asset class, then you can even transfer your BAT token. Maybe if you collect it long enough, couple of months, you can transfer it into Bitcoin, and you haven't spent a single dime, and you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. People don't realize you can buy 0.00, just buy $2 or $3 or $5 worth of it weekly or monthly, and you will thank yourself and you will thank your future self about the decisions you made now. And looking up into the future, you will have an asset that is deflationary and more worth than everything was falling apart currently, and you will have the control, because I can send instantly now. I can send my money, my Bitcoin or cryptocurrency to somebody. I don't need an approval. It goes there instantly. It costs nothing. There's almost nothing compared to the dinosaur structure currently around, charging you a fortune, ripping you off. So become your own bank. Take power back into your own hands, and we have the power to, we have the technology to. It's there. We just have to be aware of it and look into it and learn it now while we are early in the game, because it's a growing industry and you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And I've seen a lot of divide in the movement community, like tricking, especially with paying for content. So there's other ways, and with this blockchain technology, you don't have to put money out of your real pocket, and you let the money work for you. That's how it should be. And you shouldn't trade your time working 40 hours for somebody that's ripping you off. You shouldn't give a third party like a bank the power of your asset, because as long as it's on their bank, on a bank account, on a dinosaur ancient bank account, it's not your money. So blockchain and cryptocurrency gives you the power to be your own bank. Make use of it. That's how I want to actually end this little thing. I will do more. You see, BAT again is giving me an ad. Lenovo. I'm not a fan of Lenovo. I must say that actually I love Asus laptops. I've been always a fan of Asus, my boys. So shout out to Asus. And but still, you see, I made a little bit of extra cash now, just for seeing that ad, just to prove it to you guys. I want to be transparent, Did 17 ads, almost one BAT token I earned in a couple of days. It's not a lot at the moment, but Sharing is caring, and stack it up. You will thank yourself later, as I said. That being said, keep it hyperbolic in health and wealth. Stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. Look at my previous video where I talked also more about Brave and show some favorite channels I really want to do a bigger collaboration with. And I encourage all of those channels. I did a shout out to get registered and verified on Brave. I want to start a competition and reward the coolest content weekly with maybe one BAT token at the beginning, because I have a couple of BAT tokens to spare on my other content creation accounts, and it doesn't hurt my pocket sharing it to the family, the tricking movement warrior and hyperbolic gang tribe. And definitely I want to give a shout out to you, Hannes. Tricking, let me see. Here we go. This guy is grinding hard, and he should move his ass up and get his channel registered, because he does great content and explains great stuff. So if you want to learn stuff, there's so many great opportunities with YouTube now, and we can make money without basically trying to get it out of the pocket of people that don't have money. That is not the goal of, becoming better together and growing as a community, because we have alternative options. And it's not about getting rich quick, it's about being able to do what you love without wasting your lifetime and valuable time of your day. So let the money work for you, and that's it. Keep it lean, mean and clean, and hyperbolic in health and wealth. Peace out and good night and sleep tight.
Luta di maga